In the last video, I drew JINX from ARCANE in 3 different styles, but that wasn't enough. You want a part 2? You're gonna get it. What's going on YouTube? My name is ADCArtAttack and welcome back to a brand new video, and I am so excited that you all wanted this because last video I had a great time creating all of those styles, and as promised, today's styles are chosen by you. For those joining us for the first time, this is Style Swap, the series where we take one character and attempt to redraw them in different styles. We've done many different characters over the years, and if there is a character that you would like to see in the future, then feel free to leave those comments down below in the comment section below. Now, the first style we're going to be working with here today is the Simpsons, one of the most iconic styles on the planet, and this was requested by Melissa, so thank you very much for that request. And yes, I too am very interested to find out how JINX is going to look in this style, so let's find out. Before I get on with explaining the process, I want to begin with this one simple truth. The Simpsons style is the most difficult style to replicate, in my opinion. It's way too iconic, and the line work plus the style is so simplistic, there's really no room for error. So don't worry if you struggle, because boy did I. Now, the rough drawing is just about finding a pose that we can build our character on. I recommend scribbling and not focusing on any refining lines, as the proportions and features are going to evolve as you progress through stage 2. So keep it messy. The line work, as I said at the start, is pretty simple, and generally an even line thickness throughout. Not something I'm known for. So I tried, but at the same time, I also did my own thing. It's not too big of an issue how you choose to line this, but what you want to ensure is that you keep the lines heavy and really black. It's like, seriously super important. Now, I actually went for different eyes here, not common with every Simpson character, but I chose the oval approach. Drawing circles on digital? Yeah, I can't do that too well, so I adapted. As for the coloring, this really is one of the easiest styles to color. The only struggle is going to be picking your colors, so I would just recommend keeping them bright. And don't worry about trying to add shadows later. That is a stylistic choice. Whether you go shadows or not, you can still achieve the Simpsons style, and I actually chose not to, because I was so happy with the direction we were going in. Okay, Simpsons. I like this one. I actually really like this one, especially considering how hard I find the style to be. Yeah, nice. Now then, style number 2 is easily the most requested style of the previous video, and this one was also recorded and filmed live on my Twitch channel, which you can find down below in the pinned comment of this video, so click that link, come say hi. We are live pretty regularly. In fact, I'm on there more often than I'm doing anything, really. I live there. Anyway, the style, DC Comics. Thank you so much, Iliac, for the suggestion. Now this one, I am usually very efficient at when it comes to pen and paper. Digitally, however, I found myself struggling in the key areas that are usually my strengths. It was weird. So the rough sketch that I'm working on here was based on this image of JINX. I figured we could play a nice dynamic off of the two, utilizing her more sinister side for the DC, which I figured would make an easier process. Now the inking is entirely dealer's choice. You can ink however you feel comfortable. I chose a mix of line variations, but later we will be adding some more ink, a lot more ink, so keep it fairly basic for now. And this is where we really elevate the style to the common DC style of art, adding a lot of black lines in seemingly random places. Oh, and don't worry about going over the top. When you're creating a darker character with sinister motives, the more black you add to the piece, the, well, darker, literally, the scene gets. Though I have found that with female characters, it's best to hold back a little bit on the skin, keep it fairly soft, you don't want to add too much of that dark black line work. As for the coloring, entirely up to you. It's a lot less important than the ink. However you feel best, go for it, though you will want a sort of alcohol marker style effect. I found that that works best. Okay, DC. I mean, she looks older, right? It's not bad though, she looks pretty good. It's not a bad thing, it just looks a bit older. Do you like it? So, style number 3, once again was a very popular request under the previous video. Unfortunately, it's a style of a show that I am not very familiar with, though we have attempted this style in the past, Adventure Time. And thank you, Ghost Raccoon, for the awesome name. Cool, let's see how this one works out. Now, this one I want to be special. Each of the styles I've done of JINX have incorporated an aspect of her personality. With this one, however, I want to instead capture an emotional moment, a character-defining point in her life to which there is no return. I of course refer to this iconic scene where JINX wields her iconic launcher. I thought this would be an exceptionally fun task, turning an almost playful and fun, happy style such as Adventure Time into a truly gut-wrenching, tear-inducing moment. But you would be surprised just how easy it is to mix these two emotions. As this drawing was completed on stream, I had many Adventure Time fans giving me direct input and shaping this piece to accurately match their favorite show's style. I often say that when I do these styles, I tend to choose styles of shows that I love. This is because a fan's point of view is vastly different to someone on the outside studying the style. The fans notice long-running iconic features or character traits, such as making JINX a vampire and shifting her skin tones to better suit. These changes are things I wouldn't have recognized on my own, even after 6 hours of research and planning going into this drawing. Your input as viewers means more than you could possibly know. You have the ability to see things I don't, and while I may be the creator, you are the true artists. Okay, I swear I'm not gonna cry. This is so cute. This is such a good moment. Oh my gosh. Okay, in all seriousness, I actually really like this one. I think this one is great because it's a weird balance between a comedic, sort of fun, happy style of the Adventure Time and the emotional scene of ARCANE, which is just captured beautifully. Yeah. And so with part 2 complete, here are every single one of the styles that I did across this 2-part video, hopefully capturing each of those styles that you love perfectly. Nice. And I know 3 styles per episode seems pretty low, but as I said in the previous video, doing less styles means that I get a little bit more time to focus on each individual style, hopefully creating a more accurate rendition of that style, and to be honest, it's a little bit more fun for me. I enjoy the tight, the small, the not so much work. But I guess we have one final question, and that is, which of the 6 styles are your favorite? If you're wondering, my personal favorite's gotta be the Dragon Ball. I think the Dragon Ball one is probably the most accurate, but then again, maybe you like the Simpsons. The Simpsons is okay. I mean, I'm pretty proud of these actually. They look pretty good. I like they're my little friends. That is it, everyone. I hope you had fun today. I had a great time. And remember, I am very much interested in doing more of these style swaps in the future. So keep those requests coming down below. Until next time, enjoy part 1. Have fun with that one. See how I made the things that I showed. Bye.